America is on edge. The air is thick with uncertainty and anticipation. The 2024 election is a clash of titans: Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, two figures representing starkly different visions for the country. The latest Wall Street Journal poll shows a dead heat. It's a statistical tie with neither side willing to back down. This race is going down to the wire. The tension is palpable. Both sides are energized, rallying their bases with fervor. Fear and hope fuel the campaigns. Each speech, each rally, each debate adds to the growing intensity. The stakes couldn't be higher. Every vote counts. Every voice matters. This election will define America's future. The direction we take as a nation hangs in the balance. It's a fight for the soul of the nation. A battle over values, principles, and the very essence of what it means to be American. Across the country, Americans are anxious. The uncertainty weighs heavily on their minds. They are worried about their jobs, their families, their future. The outcome of this election could change everything. They are looking for answers. They seek clarity in a time of confusion. They are looking for leadership, someone to guide them through these turbulent times. They are looking for hope, a glimmer of optimism in a sea of uncertainty. This election is about more than just politics. It's about the heart and soul of the nation. It's about the kind of country we want to be, the values we choose to uphold. It's about the values we hold dear, the principles that define us. It's about the future we want to build for our children and grandchildren, a future filled with promise and hope. Want to know what is happening? Let's know the story from the beginning. The road to the White House runs through a handful of key states. These are the battlegrounds, the places where the election will be won and lost. Places like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, states that swung for Trump in 2016. Can Harris flip them back? Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, once reliably Republican, now they're toss-ups. The demographics are shifting, the electorate is changing. These states are a microcosm of the nation's political divide. Both campaigns are pouring resources into these battleground states. Rallies, advertising blitzes, get-out-the-vote efforts. Every vote counts. Every vote matters. The margins of victory in these states could be razor-thin. It's not just about who wins the popular vote. The process is far more complex and layered. It's about who wins the Electoral College, a system that has been in place since the founding of the nation. This uniquely American system often determines the victor, regardless of the popular vote. It's a source of controversy and debate, sparking intense discussions every election cycle. Each state gets a certain number of electoral votes based on its population, which can lead to significant disparities. The candidate who wins the state wins its electoral votes, making some states more crucial than others. A candidate needs 270 electoral votes to win the presidency, a magic number that decides the fate of the nation. This system can lead to a candidate winning the presidency without winning the popular vote, a scenario that has occurred multiple times in history. As happened in 2016, when the Electoral College result differed from the popular vote. Critics argue it's undemocratic and outdated. Supporters, however, say it protects the interests of smaller states, ensuring they have a voice in the national conversation. This year, the Electoral College will be under intense scrutiny, with many questioning its relevance in modern times. Its role in our democracy will be debated long after the election is over, as the nation continues to grapple with its complexities and implications. One group could hold the key to victory: Hispanic voters. Their numbers are growing, their influence is expanding, both campaigns are vying for their support. Traditionally, Hispanics have leaned Democratic, but Trump made inroads in 2016. Can Harris win them back? It could depend on her message on issues like immigration, healthcare, and the economy. However, Harris faces a challenge. Some polls show a lack of enthusiasm for her candidacy among Hispanic voters. Her campaign needs to energize this crucial demographic. If not, it could cost her the election. Section 5. Trump's enduring grip. Despite it all, Trump retains a fervent base. They are loyal, they are passionate, they believe in him. His message resonates with their anxieties and frustrations. His supporters see him as a disruptor, a fighter, a man who speaks his mind. They admire his business acumen, they applaud his America First policies, they are willing to overlook his flaws. Trump's ability to connect with his base is undeniable. It's a testament to his charisma and his message. He speaks directly to their fears and aspirations. It's a bond that remains strong, despite the controversies that surround him. Section 6. Issues that matter: economy, healthcare, and social justice. These are the pillars of our society that shape our daily lives and future. This election is about more than just personalities. It's about the policies and decisions that will impact every American. It's about the issues that matter most to Americans. The conversations happening in community centers, town halls, and around dinner tables. The economy, healthcare, social justice. These are not just buzzwords. They are the core of our national dialogue. These are the topics dominating the national conversation. Every news outlet, every social media platform is buzzing with these critical issues. The economy is always a top concern. It's the backbone of our nation, influencing everything from job security to the cost of goods. Voters want to know how the candidates will create jobs, raise wages, and ensure economic stability for all, and address the rising cost of living. Families are feeling the pinch, and they want solutions. Healthcare is another major issue. It's about access, affordability, and quality of care. Americans are deeply divided on the Affordable Care Act and the best path forward for healthcare reform. It's a topic that sparks intense debate, and the best path forward for healthcare reform. Everyone has a stake in this conversation, from patients to providers. Social justice issues have taken center stage in recent years: racial justice, LGBTQ+ rights, women's rights. These movements are shaping our society. These are issues that resonate deeply with many Americans, particularly young voters. They are the future, and their voices are powerful. Section 7. The Senate's role in shaping the future. The presidential race isn't the only contest that matters. Control of the Senate is also up for grabs. This could have major implications for the next president's agenda. If the Democrats win the Senate, it would give them more power to enact their legislative priorities. If the Republicans maintain control, it could lead to gridlock and inaction. A divided government can make it difficult to pass meaningful legislation. The balance of power in the Senate could determine the fate of the next president's agenda. It's a reminder that all elections have consequences. Section 8. A crossroads for America. America is at a crossroads. This election will determine our course. The stakes have never been higher. The choices we make will have lasting consequences. The political climate is toxic. Division and distrust are rampant. The very fabric of our democracy feels strained. Can we heal the divides? Can we restore civility to our political discourse? The answer lies with the American people. We must engage in thoughtful dialogue. We must listen to each other. We must find common ground. The future of our nation depends on it. Thank you for watching. For more in-depth analysis and updates on this developing story, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.